Okay, that should be everything. Shit. Wait, is Jade out too? Jade's out too. Damn it. Hello there. How's it going? Fuck, it's all out. All right, let's do this. Just grinding. Nice. Just getting started. Trying to juggle everything and get stuff started back up. Okay, that got everything moving again. We're probably going to jump over on the Guardian and go. I want to get another recorded run on. I want to get another recorded run on Guardian, but the last one sucked ass. Before I jump over to Seraph. But I didn't manage this well enough today, and everything fell off. So now we're having to go through and patch everything up, put some shit in here. Yeah, that last run sucked. Like, really, really sucked. So, yeah, just going through, trying to get stuff squared away. I've been processing all day. I mean, I got progress on it. We processed up all got all the planks done for the Calpheon crates. I've been working on nickel and brass, trying to get or nickel, copper and zinc to make the brass crates, which we now have almost 5,000 brass crates worth of brass up there. So that's gonna run for a bit, which is good. It is. I'm trying to I'm gonna get the knock start processing that up. Because I've got 600,000. Not actually. What do we got currently now? We're up to 637,000 knock already, or just sitting here with 68,000 ingots. So you had 70,000 last night. I probably bought a chunk of it off of you unless you sold it while I was grinding. And now all the Black Spirit essence is gone, which is fucking wild. It's feast or famine with this thing. It's either all there or it's all gone. Oh wait, you said ingots, not ore. So yeah, I mean it's got to be that. See, I'm like in this weird limbo of I want to get Dark Rifts are spawning, so we're about to go do those real quick. Yeah, like 200,000 in ore makes sense. That sounds about right. Actually, we need to go over anyway and go get the accessories off. We got to go do our farms. It looks like, I think those were flashing green. Yeah, we need to do our farms. So yeah, let's go grab our accessories. Actually, we'll just pull them all off you. Went up 5 levels in processing, only had 10 levels away from Guru 1. Back when EXP was good. I can process 1 million ingots and I don't even level up anything. And I'm slightly not even joking, which is the terrible part. That's what she said. That is what she said. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Outside of tent buff and processing food, don't buff up for processing. It's not worth it. As someone who's actually done that, damn. They'll probably do another one soon. For sure, you'll get one at the beginning of summer. Yep, I had to do that at one point. Alright, truffle time. We've only got 50 more truffles, so... seeds, so we'll get all of our truffles processed out. Which, this is the wild thing. Doing all those truffles, I've already farmed up 20,000 truffles. And I hadn't done fuck all in truffle gathering. That is all from seeds during this event. So I got an entire 2 free alchemy stations worth of truffles for doing this. Which is wild. Yeah, no, totally not happening. I am not spending $7 on EXP. That's gonna barely move a needle. Shit, I almost didn't want to spend 100 silver on it when I knew, because I knew it wasn't gonna move the needle. But I did it anyway. Yeah, that's some wild shit they're gonna have to retcon for Academy Season 3. Like, not having new rewards cycle through makes that a lot less... It's dead content after one use, which is BDO's MO. Get one use out of it, and then it's dead for everybody. Well, I wouldn't say all the rewards, because getting all those rewards, like getting a new Black Star and stuff like that, like there's certain things that need to go. And there's certain things that need to be one-off rewards. So... so this will be... probably tomorrow I can get all of them put down, which will be nice. Well, you're low enough though on probably your life skills to have that matter. But when you're like Guru 50 whatever 8 processing I got nothing from it. Gathering didn't move. Fishing didn't move. Hunting, I think I got like 1%. Cooking didn't move. Alchemy didn't move. Processing didn't move. Training actually went up some. Trading, obviously they didn't have one. Farming barely moved. Sailing, I think I got like 2% in sailing. Bartering went from professional like 8 to artisan 1. Like I got something. I just didn't get a lot. Yeah, if you're below professional, then you got a lot more value. yeah, like, but here's the thing though. Shies can take you up to like professional 1 on several things instantaneously. So, unless they've removed that, then sure. But even then, if you were to add like, okay, let me be real, because I did the math on this one day just to prove a point. That they ended up needing to charge like they needed to charge somewhere around $400 million per buff in order for it to be, you know, in silver for what the pearl cost is. What the fuck am I stuck on? So oh shit, there's another T7 right there. So just give it like 400 mil, have it be actually good EXP, and that's it. Don't fucking charge pearls for this shit. Cause you're not giving a reward anywhere near worth being spent on. It's 16 and 8. I have 2 16s on my account. Easy Imperial delivery. Alright, so we're gonna go through, do our riffs, and then we'll go grind. Because I want to try to get a decent recording. Lol. I almost have 100 of those already. That's wild. Screw it, I'll just leave it on me because we might be back at 8. All right. Honestly, the more I've been playing with the Pegasus, the more I think people are on absolute copium thinking this is the better horse, or the fastest horse and best horse to move around with. It doesn't fly far. It's not, you know... oh my god, impressive by any means. Like... nah, the Doom is a computer killer for a lot of people. The Doom goes so fast that it actually desyncs them from the server. That's the issue. The Doom is the worst one of them all. Like, this actually has more utility. Like, I can run a Doom at wide-ass open and be fine with my computer because I've used a Doom for so long. But the Dyne is hands down the best one. For, like, general travel, Dyne is the best horse. If you don't have an M.2, Doom will cook. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That's the M2 check. Congratulations, you're not a noob anymore. I'm so proud of you. I'm always proud of you. You want ice cream? Fuck yeah. Travel bags are these right here. It allows you to store your gear and move it around without having to use maids, like a bazillion maids to move your gear around. So I can move 16 items in one click. And it also helps keep kind of shit a little bit organized. Well, no, it's the gear itself. Like, it allows you to move the gear between characters. Because you don't want to have multiple sets of accessories and gathering clothes and shit like that. So it allows you to go from character to character much more efficiently than having to maid shit around and rip a bunch of maids to move it. Muscadines nuts. Yep. It's for gathering, it's good for, even moving your gear around if you just, are trying to, you know, if you got weapons on different characters, it is useful for that. So I have 43 on my account, and having the just energy mules is massive for when you need energy dumps, because it's pre juiced energy at that point. As far as like physically playing, 3, 4 are probably max. The rest are just there to collect energy. God, these things are absolutely fucking trash. Like, the only good thing about these rifts are the, whatchamacallit. Are the stones for the alchemy. How many of you knew that you could come up here to Rumbling Land and you used to could gather for hards pretty effectively by mining those things? Used to be a pretty decent grind, because if you got any ancient weapon cores or guardian seal necklaces off of them, you could melt those down too for sharps and hards. 3,600 pearls left, which goes towards season pass on your Kuno, and then finally decide to release Equilibrium on top of that. For Resplendent Alchemy stone. Yeah, I'm working on tapping that. I just need the sharps at this point. And Ferret's very fucking dead. Alright, let's go quickly to Medea, drop this off, get to the portal, and go down these nuts. Sharps are easy. You do realize it's like 20-30 sharps a click, right? Per stone. I need 200 an actual full click. Where I'm at. Wherever those little shits are. Am I blind? Oh, there they are. Yeah. Yeah, 20 sharps per. Oh, no, you didn't. What'd they end up saying? Through breaths? Yeah, I'm about to convert my breaths over to sharps. Now that I've hit 500, now that I've hit 500, contribution. And just let my, alchemy and cooking carry. Character names share the same cooldown as the family name change. Okay. So you've basically got to wait 30 days to get your name. Got it. I'm Dave. I'm kind. Not my Dave, though. They ruined my bro. Now they made him sound like a depressing dude. I can't tell if he's really kind anymore. But are you kind, Dave? I need to know. Alright, what do we end up getting for gold bars? 4, 1, 1. So we got 6. Fuck. There, he's kind. All is good with the world. Dave is kind. All right. Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but it's also there's protection so that you can't get your name stolen instantly. So, I don't like it, but I'll take it. Nice. That's a nice little chunk you got there. That'll make 100. A whole 100. Ain't that some shit? You crank that soldier boy. Okay. So let's look at our buffs. We're going to run simple, draw, yep. Yep. We'll run 2 more coins. We've got that. Done. What's our Agris at? All right. Agris is at 63,077 is our start. You sell them? I wouldn't. That's not a thing you do for money. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I'm going to tell you that is dumb as fuck. But I get it and understand. Okay, so I am cleared on inventory. Yeah, I would never sell half of those. Hello there. The Rasholka Coral's too hard to get, and it's too long to get to make it worth. All right, I need to get rid of those as well. It's going. We're about to do some grinding here. Do we have 3 people on? No, we don't. Motherfucker. That's annoying. Yeah, we can't keep people on for fucking shit. You get around 600 on the Coral. I get between 300 and 600, but that's still not worth your time investment. That's what I'm kind of saying. We're good there. All right. All right, so we're gonna turn that on. We got 30,000 points. I'll be curious to see what that turns into. We got that on. We got that on. Those are equipped. Let's go ahead and pop the guild buffs. We're at 300. Fucking, I need to lock start on that. All right. So let's see what another at least 2 hours gives us. Hopefully we can actually get not fucked today. Like, I'll have to say, one of the hardest things since about 2021 has been recruiting for the guild. That has been one of the biggest challenges I have had since post-COVID. Prior to that, I could fill the guild in a few weeks. But for the longest time, I lost a lot of people because of the war heroing thing. Because there was no point. They weren't staying in guilds. So, once they nerfed that, finally, then you are somewhat struggling still to get people to be in guilds because now they don't want, and it's not even the guild deck is the excuse. Because they have to actively accept the deck, so it's like people who try to say, oh, I don't want to be in a guild that can be decked, the GM has to accept it anyway, and if he's not online, or he doesn't give a shit and doesn't accept it, you're not fighting. You're not going to get griefed in the guild anymore. Which is stupid. One-sided decks should still be a thing. Just saying. Oh shit, I forgot my energy buff. Polys. If you're just wanting raw EXP, it's Polys. If you don't give a shit, go to Akhman Temple and actually work on getting a painting from Akhman. Maybe you get it, maybe you don't. Either way, you're still grinding about an hour on good buffs. Hello there, how's it going? How you doing today? PC been crashing, so could be better. Aw, that sucks. Like, is it like blue screen crashing or just like randomly, just like what's crashing on it? Turning off kind of thing? Weird. Yeah, no, that sucks. Have you updated your drivers recently or something? Maybe did that cause it? Have you tried going back a version? Yeah, I mean, I never go to the immediate new one unless I'm forced to do it. Oh, wow. Power supply or GPU getting hot? I mean, I've abused GPUs for years and never had issues. You're gonna upgrade to a 5080? Nice. You'll enjoy that. Your temps are fine, though? No idea, then. Yeah, not sure about that. Power supply or motherboard? Ooh, that's not a cheap fix. Okay, so you got a new power supply. Yeah, if it's hardware, I don't think it's gonna show up on who crashed, so I don't want to suggest trying that to see what's causing it, because then that's not gonna show you anything other than the obvious of no crash logs of blue screens. You're going Achman? With shaders Apex too. You've already got that compass piece? Oh. I'm not sure how Tuvala Timmy's gonna do in Histria. You can try it. I never had any issues before. Honestly, you may be better off going Polly's Forest if you're just wanting 60. Because Hystria, you're going to be tempted to grind the Desperate rotation, and you're not going to get EXP in Hystria. Like zero clue what to do in this game. On Black Desert? So you're pretty new then, right? Or you just kind of been playing around and not really, not really found you're around 80 hours? Okay. So have you found a class yet that you like the power fantasy of, or are you still in that stage? Just around a bit, trying to find a class, which class I like. So what are your contenders right now? Level 61 Guardian and Ranger, you like them both? Okay. Well, I have experience on both. Ranger's my ex-girlfriend. And, Guardian, was my main for a long time. Deadeye seasonal right now? Okay. Deadeye is definitely an interesting choice. So... what is it right now about the Guardian and Ranger that has you not really in love yet? Is it not knowing the rotation, not enough time on it, just not knowing where to grind? What's kind of the vibe on those two of why they're not setting it off for you? Skill issue? Guardian shouldn't be a skill issue. I'll tell you that. Guardian is like the easiest one of, so far, the three you have by miles. Like, the skill rotation for her to absolutely do gigantic damage, super easy. It's just, here, I'll pull up the rotation and you can look at it. So you can look at it. So now, this is based off of my, keybinds, but that is the rotation that we're using. You'd be surprised how easily I can and will mess up the correct skills. Oh, I mean, it happens to me all the time. You don't always have to get them off in the exact rotation, but I mean, that is super easy when it comes to, like, chunking mobs in, like, an AoE area. Now, Guardian doesn't do as good, like, in field farming, but these, like, smaller, defense areas type grinds, she can do really well in. But if it's, like, fast-moving through shit, she's going to get destroyed. Like, I used to field farm Navard's Step for guild quests. And once you got used to her movement, you could move through that and, like, field grind. But where she excels at is on these slower grind spot areas where you're, kind of just going tower to tower, or like a lantern or something like that. Do you think Tuvelatemi can do Dekia history? No. You're missing so many stats. Yeah, I mean, you kind of want to just, like, sit and just, like, get used to it. You want to get to the point, the more you play it, the less it will, you'll even think about it. And at some point, it becomes so brain turn off, you can literally fall asleep playing it. Oh yeah, no, you're not going to have the stats for Dekia. Take me thousands of hours to build up muscle memory. You'd be shocked to as long as it would take you to do that rotation there on Guardian. Because you're going to be eventually looking at visual cues when you start grinding. Like, yeah, I have 45,000, almost 46,000 hours in the game. I'm kind of used to the key commands because they all the classes kind of share the same general set of keys that get used. It's just what order are they in. So that's probably a slight difference. But like so far out of that list, Guardian is the easiest one you've got. Stop cheering, you piece of shit. Stop making me think I got something. Yeah. Not a joke. $45,964 hours as of right now. Oh shit. I'm overweight. I'm fat. No, I've just been playing since the game came out. The game's 10 years old. And Black Desert's one of those games where my computer usually stays up from server up to server down. No, actually, it's not really overnight fishing. A lot of my stuff was AFK dummy training, processing. Back in the olden days, you would process all night long. Some horse training, some AFK fishing. It's kind of a whole slew of the, it's kind of a whole slew of everything at this point. For you, that's fair. To be fair, I've been playing games. Oh, hey, we got a flood finally. Been playing that game since 2018. Nice. So, like, my thing was, I had a, you know, I work for myself, so, you know, when I didn't have any clients coming in, I'd be on BDO, back in the day, and, you know, I've been able to, you know, play a good bit, but I've also quit and been gone for long, extensive period times. The free time because I'm currently still in school and part-time internship for the wholesale company. Nice. Hopefully that's going well. All right. Flood 1, boss nothing yet. Eight to 5, 3 days a week. Pretty decent hours. I mean, I work from 3 a.m. to about noon on one job, and then my writing project is from then onward. My studio stuff is whenever it gets scheduled. Yep, 3 a.m. So the average day, I'm up about 18 to 20 hours. Right now, this is kind of like me just chilling out and hanging out for a bit. The question is, though, do you like where you're working? It's a great company. Work is fun. And that's what makes it not a job. Keep that in your memory. Because when it becomes tedious and it becomes not fun and you dread every moment of it, that's when it's a job. Every inch of it. Just a job where I can turn my brain off and do stuff. Hey, that's part of it. Order picking up is great. Yunny Kyung, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How are y'all doing today? How was your stream? You're gonna have to do the /1, because that's the real shout-out command. Hey, it's Valley. Thank you for following. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Best grind spot? It's a spot. I got boned on it last night. 2 hours. We didn't get any floods. We didn't get any drops. Literally didn't get any drops. Nothing dropped. But we did get the Guardian to 65 finally, so that was cool. So now we got my 66 Seraph and the 65 Guardian. And just trying to grind some spare money so we can get this helmet over and done with while I'm in limbo. Yeah, so that was about the only thing that actually came out of it. Yeah, as soon as I get the gas for it on my character, I'll do it. She's just short. My Seraph's just short of Ethereum Castle. I might be able to do it, but I'm probably a little too inefficient. I mean, it might be something we might mess with here this week. We've almost got the node level 20. Think you can do it under... I was able to do? Okay. Like, I've got some money. I could get a couple upgrades to boost my stats for it. But I'm kind of waiting on it. I'm gonna boot my game up and pray my PC doesn't crash. Yeah, good luck on it. You know, the one thing I haven't been doing on the Guardian that I'd need to start doing again, I need to start using her actual, like, buff. I'm so used to Seraph just being OP that I don't need to hit a class buff. I'm over here on Guardian just like, yeep-de-deep-de-dee, just going about my business, forgetting I completely have a buff that I'm supposed to cycle every 3 minutes. I'm cycling my Z buff just fine, but fuck my E buff. So Uni, how was your grind session? Assume you were playing Black Desert. Stop cheering for this shit! Ain't nobody got time for that. Forget about those buffs sometimes too. Well, for me, it's just when you get used to playing, like, I'm now used to playing the Seraph and using Pergatum, you don't use a buff at all. So, like, I'm completely used to not popping a Z buff. Or a E buff. Now, if I was using her angel form, then that would be a different story. BDO can run on a potato? X to doubt? You can probably run it, just don't try to play, like, Siege. God, I remember running my game on toaster mode, and it still was trash. It was alright, casually killing mobs, trying to get the ring piece from Ash. One day, you'll get there. Just keep at the grind. Alright, I'm fat. I've only got 4 things, so let's go drop off on the horse for this run. Siege and PvP in this game isn't worth doing anyway. I mean, you're not wrong. But according to all the old sweats, the game might be worth PvPing again after this balance patch for it. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. The issue is, I normally go to bed right about the time that shit's starting up or trying to get wrapped up. So I'm like, me personally, I can't be a part of that scene anymore. Might try to get my Deadeye out of season server and start another class, see if I like. Yeah, I would I would definitely take a look at some, but you don't even need to do that. There are some trial characters you can there's 3 slots you can use under the trial characters. So you can go experiment in the battle arena and actually try out some of these classes before you create them. All you have to do is just roll your face on the keyboard, get some random letters. Don't use names you like because it does follow the same deletion rules. And you can kind of beta some units there. You're going to come and join over at DSR? Good luck. May you get all the wonderful drops. May you actually get a Kabua artifact. Because I got 300 drop rate and we're just getting scraps over here. You know, I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be like, you ain't broke. Listen, I just spent like 170 bill. I'm broke and got nothing for it. So I'm over here trying to cope my way to a whaling Labrusca helmet. I mean, it really isn't, because I can hold 300, I can hold 300, I clicked that, 14 times the other night, and it's 8.1 bill per click. So it's whatever the math of that is how many times I clicked it. But yeah, I got absolutely rolled on the Labrusca helm. Every other piece went, but... Yep, 2,700 crons per click. Yeah. Like, I had 260 bill... And then I flushed it down the drain. Kept thinking I was gonna get it. And I didn't. And it's great. Didn't even get a chance to look around. That's no good. Let me guess, because you know that number real well. Because that's actually all the whaling enhancement upgrades. And you probably know that it's cheaper to buy the helmet at that point. Update drivers. Yeah, so the sad thing is where I'm sitting at this point, it is just about as expensive to just buy the helmet outright as it is to finish it off. So... I think I'll just play it on your laptop until you get a new PC. Alright. As long as it works, it's all that matters. Can't wait to upgrade my R560 RTX. Yeah, you'll have quite the system there. I didn't buy it, so I felt the sad struggle. Yeah, after about 10 clicks, I should have just bought it. But, whatever. It's an experience. We're here. Money. Silver can be made again. Used for the next 7-8 years. Sounds about right. Damn, I didn't mean to blow that. Reinstall League of Legends. No, 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 don't. That's a game people just need to stay away from. It's always downhill. The cons from scratch, the armor from nothing. Damn. I mean, my armor is all my enhancements, so I haven't bought any of that. The original 3 pens were all made or given out. And then now my sovereign shit I bought. I bought the spares for it. Hell, this will tell you how long ago it was. I bought a pen Blackstar for 97 billion silver so I could make sure I could get my awakening to Sovereign day 1. Now they're dirt cheap. But it's called the cost of getting it now. So if there's any lesson, don't be in a rush. Something will always be better. Did that with one of them? Nice. Alright, we got 17 minutes left on this hour. And we'll need to reset my horse buff. That was one of them, tap the rest. I try to avoid enhancing when I can. I've had enough bad experiences with enhancement that I know better. I know where my strengths and weaknesses are, and usually I can earn the silver faster. But right now I'm kind of in holding since we're at a patch, and I want to make sure they're not about to drop any life skill buffs going into Thursday or life skill events, so I want to keep my energy as high as possible on as many characters as possible before I start going out and making 7 bill an hour. And him and Mr. just don't go either. I mean, my best story was basically a tri-whale molar earring from eons ago. This thing was like 900 mil, and I decided I was gonna finally start working on my tries and getting them because they were gonna be best in slot for Valkyrie. And I spent around 900 million, and I ended up only with, I think, 2 try attempts. And then I spent another billion and like 800 million trying to get the try to finally go. When it was all said and done and I tapped it, I was so deep that I could have bought both of them for making one. Well, sadly, we Kron Gate. All Adania stuff and Sovereign needs Krons. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't, but it does. I know what you mean. Like, you ain't tapping this shit without Krons. If you do, you're masochist. Actual masochist. I guarantee you, I will pity at least 2 or 3 of my armor pieces several times just getting it to tet. When the day comes, and it's gonna be disgusting. I will get the worst RNG. Like, my shit will come in and I'll early tap, like, decks all day long. I'll tap pens back in the day all day long. But actually working it up? Nope. That's where it gets me. Bitch. It sucks, but the cron cost isn't much, so it's like, oh well, the amount needed for pitying anything so far. Well, it's because they're stair-stepping it to make it not as bad as just trying to get the Fallen Gods, whatever the final level of that crap is. Like, here would be the ultimate, like, troll for Black Desert. And they weren't thinking this. The Wailing Falling, or the one, whatever, for Wailing to the whatever pen is of the Fallen God. It's 1,000 taps, alright? So that's already stupid as it is. But if they'd have made the Cronstone cost cheaper than the Wailing, that would have been the actual, here you go. I'm gonna make it a little cheaper for you to enhance, but good luck, you gotta click this thing 1,000 times. Triadania is obliterating? Oh, really? That's disgusting. Wait, so if 3 steps up is obliterating, then why does it give you Nav Adania if you level it up? If you have it. I feel like somebody didn't think that through. Other than, it sounds good on paper. And I am, like, all for free shit. Is same as. Okay. See, I would like to get, before I go to Adanya, I want to get my Dawn AP crystals leveled up. Because that's a decent chunk of AP right there. I want to get... Alright, head off to your day job. Good luck on the stream, buddy. Hey, thank you so much. Enjoy your day job. And thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Those hand AP crystals were huge, not gonna lie. Yeah, because it's a ton of AP just blasted in. And it's like, I can make them right now, but I'm in this weird state of, do I want to spend my money on buying the Black Spirit Crystal and getting my BSR Rage for my Seraph, or do I buy the AP crystals stuff and I just grind it on the Guardian and prayage that I can brute force my way back to that money to get the crystal. So, I'm not 100% sure. Yo, Nemo, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. I saw you were playing Super Battle Golf. I don't know who you're playing it with, but hope you had fun with it. You grinded it out, to be honest. Makes sense. Hopefully your shit show was good there, Nemo. Let's go ahead and empty this shite off. Get raid, Stinky. Hell yeah. Hope you have some good ended cause headache, migraine. Ooh, hope you feel better, Nemo. Go get some rest, eat some food, drink lots of fluids. Lots of salt, too, because your brain's dehydrated. So I'll vibe with you later. Alrighty. I'll see you in the podcast channel. Go get some rest. That's the plan. Time for a B-nap. Good luck. Hopefully you'll wake up feeling a lot better. I don't remember which way I was going, so we're just gonna go this way. Hey Siri, set timer for 6 minutes. For EXP2. Nice. I mean, to me, EXP is a byproduct. There's no reason for me to actually want to be, other than the meme of it. Sure would be nice to get another flood. So I can be a rich bitch. Our guardian out here didn't have as good of luck last when I tried her last. Really? I mean, I've been on her and she's done absolutely fire. So, I mean, it's not that I think it's the class. It's just area being area not giving me the micro ticks that I need on all this stuff. I thought it was goofy. Don't loot like my main. Alright, we got the corrupt event. This is the one I never can actually understand if there's a mechanic in this that gets the boss to spawn, or if it's RNG that gets the spawn. Because it always felt random. Like, sometimes I would shit on everything. It would all die. And I would get the, I'd get it. And then I felt like I killed something specifically, and I got it. But I guess it's just because I got so used to the Centurion over at Highlands, where it had a hard locked mechanic to do something, that I thought this was gonna have it something like that cracked into it as well. We got 2 minutes, so we got like 3 more of these things we can do before we need to horse buff reset. But yeah, if anybody actually knows if there is any secret sauce for getting the big boy to spawn, let me know. Besides sacrificing the souls of the Dark Seekers. Rare for the boss to spawn. Yeah, that's fair. I used to get it pretty consistently, like once an hour before the rework. Or once every other hour when it averaged out. I'm gonna save my E buff to try to get me through it if I'm getting close on my buffs. Once an hour, 2, usually every 2. Sounds about right. Alright, there's my alarm warning. Now we're just gonna be watching the scrolls. I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't need the 5 AP that comes off of it, but I like being prepared. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to grab it now while we're right here. Yeetus Maximus. And we're good for the next hour. Also repair. So at the current rate with current buffs, at the current projection, it looks like it's about 200 hours for me to grind. For me to grind, to 66. Yeah, it's +5 for the Horse Roar. For the Krogdalos set. But if you have Krogdalo, you'll get all 3 buffs now. Nice, broke the game in history. I dashed through the terrain. I'm in the walls. So you're OP. Now, I personally think that they need to probably buff the Krogdalos set. It needs to be 15 AP. It basically needs to be a Perfume of Courage on it. At this day and age. Or what it needs to be is it needs to be the 5 physical sheet AP and then 10 monster AP under it. For modern day. This way you can say it's not broken for PvP. Because monster damage does piss all in PvP. Damn it, die already. But yeah, depending on how money goes tonight, we might do 1 click. We might do 1 click. I only have to do 14 of those life skill crystals. You don't have the extra 2 slots on your alt. Ooh. Well, I would still do it for my main. There will be times where you'll need that extra... Or want that extra EXP, unless it's like a true like life skiller alt, then yeah, you're kind of fucked until you get a Garmoth heart. Or you get 1 and just pop a Karanda heart into a weapon, and it's pretty cheap to do that, and you can get 15 of the 16 slots. Got a few of those? Nice. There was a friend of mine that played Xbox on console, and he was like, yeah, I've got Karanda hearts on, like, all my alts, or, Garmoth hearts on all my alts, and I'm like, how the shit do you have that many Garmoth hearts? He's like, oh yeah, I've got them on pretty much everything. I'm like, dude, we can't even get them, like, one. You're over here pimping with all of them. Just because on console, they sat on the market, nobody bought them. And they were, like, min-listed. Like, 10, 12 just min-listed sitting on there. And this is why when somebody asks, should consoles be, you know, should console players be able to play with PC players? That right there is a big, fat-ass reason of no. Started on console 2018, stopped in 2020. I was there for the launch of console just to play it. Because I thought, you know, at the time I figured all the Siege guys would be too busy working on their main account. So I was like, you know what? I'll hop over to console and I'll try to educate the console players. No, Blade went over, Vert went over, Morlin went over, fucking Zethian was there for a bit, Lakari was there, and it was like every fucking big ass streamer was on console, and I was like, well, fuck me. Oh well, I was one of the first people to get 300 energy, though. So that was kind of cool. I got one of the first Zarka boxes. One of the first. Because I was there on the day one Zarka, and I got a box. I was there at the 4 a.m. server launch. Man, I was tired, but we got a lot of progress done that day. Because I had practiced it all during the beta on what I was going to do the moment the servers went up. I figured out exactly how I could get just enough money to get the guild created within the first 3 minutes, and it was going to be degen, but it was going to be worth it. And then I immediately swung over and started creating all my character names, getting everything locked in that I wanted after I got my main done. Which, I got the Doctor Strange name over on Xbox for my wizard. You live! I survive. You have 4 accounts now in total? Did you buy another one? Because he does MMO. Good times. That's awesome. Omega, the himself. Thank you for following. Welcome in. Appreciate the follows, the raids, everything today. You've actually been fun hanging out today. Die already! Did it make me use the damn skill? Hello there. How's it going? How are you doing today? Anyway, I'm at my spouse's account since it's never been used. Okay. That's a change of events. Doing good. Finished my first full Adania gear on EU recently. Now I have full Adania on EU and NA. Damn. That's actually impressive. We might get one more tap on my helmet tonight. I just don't know how broke I want to go. It's going to depend on how Darkseekers treats me in the next 50 minutes. If I can get a couple floods, then maybe we can get lucky. Give Minter code? I'll need to go look it up. Because that's deep in the account and I don't quite remember where it's at. But I'll get you one. Been playing Southeast Asia region this week because of boredom. I have E, Danya chest there, one tap Wailing Falling God there a week ago. One tap Wailing and Horseshoes. Gotta love when RNG's on your side. I heard pings. I need to go look. We'll have to tab out after this pack and see what the ping was. Got it. I see it. Is able to use the Calpheon ball code, so there's like 400 stack, 350 stack. Oh yeah, that's true. That stuff is a massive, massive help. We're gonna have 2 horse taps this weekend. So we might get Krogdalo, or we might get 2 clicks closer to pitying my horse. And then as soon as I get the damn Doom, I have Krogdalo's Sanctuary. And then this horse shenanigan shit can be done. You didn't know the Dark Knight was an elf? Yeah, she's the other Kama Sylvian race. She's the other side of the faction of them. You go main Dark Knight? Nice. Hey, we got a flood. Fuck yeah. All right, so that's 2 floods. Dark Thighs, more like it. Death by Schnoo Schnoo. All I'm going to say is, during some point during the character creation process, max out the thighs and enjoy. Also, congrats on 60. Biggest thighs in the game. I think Dark Knight actually is the same. Is the exact same body model without the breast slider. And then the Meiwa has the biggest breast slider of the group. And then Guardian's the tallest of them all, next to the tallest female in the game, next to literal Zerker. And then Shy is obviously the midget of the group. Dark Knight is smaller than Ranger, though? Odd. I always thought it was, they were the same size when you maxed it out. Because I ran around with near max thighs on both Dark Knight and Ranger at one point. Flood number 2. Alright, so we've had 2 floods, no bosses, and our drops have kind of been piss. But I mean, the Agris coins are kind of going hard here, so it's whatever. That doesn't end till like June something another. Honestly, coins aren't worth saving. I'm gonna be real. It's only 25 minutes of grinding. That's it. For every hour of a coin you use, you gain 25 free minutes of grinding. It really averages out to be fuck all. You've been sold a scam on how these coins are valued. They're shit. Everyone's always been like, yeah, you need to save your coins, you need to save your coins. Do the math, they're fucking terrible. The Dine is the better of the 3 for, general traversal. So the Unicorn. I use them where I know I can get pretty good trash return, but it's not like saving it for like a spot. Because by that time, so here's what you gotta remember, by the time you get to that spot, normally if you're not the literal 0.0001%, that spot's already outdated by the time you get to it. Because all I ever heard was, yeah, you want to use your coins in like Gyphon Under or some shit like that. Fuck, got down to Gyphon Under. The next thing was, you want to use your coins over at Ulakita, doing the Centurion is like so OP. And then by the time you get to the Ulakita, it's like, oh, you need to be using them at Darkseekers. Darkseekers is OP. And now you're at Darkseekers, and it's like, oh shit, you need to be using it in Adanya. Adanya's so OP. And by the time you get to Adania, fucking the blue moon's out and you need to be doing it there. Just fucking use them. It's 25 minutes of your life that you get added into your current grind. It's not gonna make or break any grind session you ever do. Use them at Gyphon Under. Nice. Oh yeah, if we get you that mentor code, boss spawn? If we get you that mentor code and you get some shit done tonight, you might actually get that first wave of mentor shit. Come on, give me the boss. Yeah, there was a good time where they were constantly giving out Agris coins. Now it's like, what are those? So hear me out. I think that if you save up 100% Agris, or 100,000 Agris, oh shit. I got another flood. I'll have to look in a minute. I'll be curious to see what you got posted in the channel. She's basically Demora. Get some shit done. Would need to get me speed level through 60 and run my season. Ah, okay, yeah, that would take some time. That's all good. It's a marathon, not a race. Go through the story. That's fair. Blessing of Old Moon Scroll gives the same as the coins did. Okay. Alright, that's been exhausted. Wait, was that flood number 2 or flood number 3? That's number 3? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Because then all of a sudden I was sitting there going, wait, do I need to mark down number... Was that... Did I already do it? Yeah. Kind of making up for the other shit at this point. We got 30 minutes, so anything's possible. We could get a boss. We could get a, we could get a Kabua's to drop. I could use 10 bill. It'd be a click, an instant click. Double tide, yeah. The best I ever had was I got 4 on my Dracania once. That was a great hour. Double tide. Oh, where you go back-to-back tides? Yes. Like on the same tide, it goes to a tide. Yeah, you're just hitting shit. You've had a tide pop and a tide? I haven't ever had that. I've come out of a tide and it immediately started another one, but I've never had it pop a tide inside the tide. It's wild. Oh, I could... That has to be some serious amount of mobs. You know, the sad thing is, it's like, the farther we get into the pity of this thing, the less excited I get for the item. Because now it's like, it just becomes inevitable, and you're like, this shit costs so much, and like, now... like, for me, it's gonna be, the thrill is at this point is it's just something to take off the list, and it's going to be you know, now I have a weekly armor upgrade to attempt. One click on something at some point once a week. Only haven't had it twice. The good news is, my first 4 weeks, I don't have to buy crons. Because it can't download from downgrade from base. Ha! So I get 4 weeks of free cron hits, and then I finally have to pay the price and start cronning it. Because we're going to work it up where they all go pry first, they all go duo, they all go try, they all go tet, they all go pen, yada yada yada. So I get 4 weeks at the minimum of avoiding it. It may be 8 weeks if I get fucked. But I'll have to say, the more I've grinded here on Guardian, this is the coziest grind y'all can do, is on Guardian at Darkseekers. Like, it is very little effort, maximum reward for something very easy to do without feeling like you're not having to exert yourself to play the class to be here. So... chill grind on Ninja? Yeah, there is no such thing as chill grind on Ninja anywhere. So the only other thing that kind of sucks is I would need to get the Adanya, I would need to get the Adanya set, for my, stones to go to, Adanya. So we'd have to buy all that, get all that shit, amplified. Oh god. So many light stones. Yes, we got the Kabua's Herald last night. So that's now done. So we gained a little bit off of that. I mean, it was like a 0.4% upgrade for me at Castle. All right, we got the Corrupt again, so there might be a chance for the boss. Alright, drop off my loot here. For me, I don't think it's necessarily about the dying aspect. I could be completely wrong. I may come back out with my tail between my legs, but I think for me, it's just the damage of taking too long. Like, that's where I think I'm at, is I just don't think I'm gonna have the gas for it yet. I mean, we'll look after this 30 minutes is up, and I need to get the mentor code. I got shit to do, so I don't think I really feel like putting 3 hours in here. Till overcapped. Yeah, we'll see what it costs. Okay, we got another corrupted. This one might go to the boss, because this one spawned in differently. Nope, prayers are dissipating. Hey Siri, set timer for 21 minutes. Stop cheering! You piece of shit! Selling it all. Yeah, like here, it's like you can't sell the flame, the ember shit. The Kabua is... You'll probably keep and make extras if you really want it. Although, if you want Kabuas, it's better to go to, Darkseeker, or, not Darkseekers, Highlands for that. If you want Kabua fragments, it's much better. Yeah, for Highlands. So I looted like 8 or 9 Kabuas out of Highlands in the time I was there. I actually looted my flame, the full flame here. I was like 70-ish to the pity of it, and I just looted the full flame randomly. The clip's somewhere on my Twitch somewhere still, where I'm just like, oh, I don't even care. It's just I'm kind of like, really? Couldn't grind all the time it came out. That's fair. That's wild. You sure has it been? She's been lucky as fuck. Nice. That's awesome. I would have to say the going for the Fallen God. Oh hey, drop rate buff. That's fancy. Now I got 320 drop rate. My odds just got better, chat. Kabua artifact incoming. But my Ators went really quickly to Wailing. The gloves went very quickly to Wailing. The chest went very quickly to Wailing. My helm said fuck you on every single click. Every single click. Oh, I mean, I've been using them immediately. Like, since I've been doing it, I've literally converted my 3 pieces that I have already. I've got the one from this week's pity, and I'll be getting next week's pity tomorrow. Hey, another flood. Number 4, I'm rich, bitches. Five free stones for 5 Pride Devos. Wait, what? No. The weekly is just you get the box. Well, fuck me. I'll have to go look at it. Because it's just the normal one that you get at the throne is what I did. But I didn't get any Devos or anything like that. I just get my stone and my few little potions. Alright, I'll have to check. I'm fat. Worth it, 5 more stones. Still need to do 2 more. Okay. Yay, we got 1 boss finally. So 4 floods and 1 boss. Alright, 1 boss. Yeah, no, you're way far away from Aetherian Castle. You're probably 180 bill away from being able to do Aetherian. Because that's the minimum requirement to get in. You're not looking at the total, what is the hard cap of the... You've got to look at what actually is the hard cap of the spot. That's the target you actually have to hit. Well, you need to, you either need to buy pen debos and do it that way. It's cheaper than leveling them, or you take the long route and get your Tet Karazods now through, or your pen Karazods now through Tet debos, grind out Dark Seekers to get some of your other shit brought up to snuff, and then, go on the pen debo grind. Because right now you're missing out on 24 AP just from not having all your, well, 20 AP from not having all of your Karazad access. Well, no. You're either 2 or 1 Karazads. I can't remember. No, that is such a waste of money for what you're gonna get out of it. You've gone too... at this point, you've gone too far with your pens. You have to get your accessories leveled up. Anything else is just kind of like semi-griefing your account. Listen, you gotta get into Darkseekers first. You can't even do Darkseekers. Or you just recently got into Darkseekers. You can't jump into the latest, greatest, shiny thing. You're good, you ain't that good. I mean, honestly, DSR is pretty good. He needs to notice me? I'm telling Silas. Well, remember, she plays ninja, so... she's already griefing herself more than most people are. Then he left you? Well, here's the thing. I'll never give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna run around and desert you. I will not confirm or deny anything. Facts. 4 minutes. And we'll figure this out. My luck, it's gonna fucking spawn a flood. Slightly higher than Tet Debo, if I remember correctly. Or equal to Tet Debo. It's one of the two. But then you gotta account for all the crystals that you're gaining, because the AP off of those is massive. Like, you're gonna gain 24 raw stat, under the radar, AP. So, for all the crystals. Because it's 4 per crystal for it's 4 per crystal for every Charizard you get. And then it's 7 if you're using the Dawns, which is expensive as shit. Gonna get one more boss before this ends? We got 50 seconds left. So... I'm gonna see if I can YOLO this thing in 38 seconds. Nice! Right on the dot. Okay. So, let's go ahead and grab this. Turn off all my shite. Okay, so that burned about 14,000 of it. So let's set this up on Garmussy and see how much we made. Yeah, what about it? Okay. Interesting. 6307 216. All right, we burned 41,475 Agris. We'll come back to that in a minute. We have 97 of you, 178 of you, 109 of you, 11, 2, 4, none, 203, 2, 3, 2. Okay. Now let's add up the trash. And we're at 4135 plus 43,608. We got 83,473. So we made 2.8 billion silver an hour that run. And yeah, 5.6 billion silver in total. Because we don't count the we don't count the Caphras we get from this. Which aren't even on the thing anyway. You. Yes. She just got hers yesterday. Or today. Last night, that's it. Sell. So we got 3.8 billion of that was raw silver. So okay. So we ended up at total 1%. So yeah, 200 hours to get level 66 of grinding. 200 hours at current EXP rates. Here at Darkseekers, at least. All right. Let's see here. All right, we got a Cronstone bundle, so it's only gonna get better from here. Right, chat? Nope, I got the 100 fucking crons again because these cocksuckers had to pick the RNG shit. That's 2 of them I failed. So right now I'm doing worse than doing balanced. As of right now. I am worse than balanced. All right, we've got we'll go do 1 tap on the helmet and see what happens from here. Thankfully, I'm not actually going to be zeroing myself out. Also, let's go look at these photos that was posted. Let's see here. Screenshot Haven. Ooh, I like. Yeah. Digging it. I mean, that kind of makes sense. All right, so we have how many? 1, 3, 0. Okay, yeah. So we need to buy 1,400. Yeah, that's financially doable. Oof. All right, here we go. I just let's please. God, that pity's gonna look so great. Right. All right, we're gonna do degen tap. I'm just gonna be broke as shit on my character. Oh yeah. Here, hammer me, daddy. Let's go. Beat this little shit with your hammer. Oh, fuck me, I don't have a stone. I need 2 sharps, a pure mass, and Caphras. do it better. I don't even know why we try. Don't even know why we try. My soul is being drained from this cocksucker. All right. I mean, those are going to be empty because unless there is... This might get me through... So I'm not a huge fan of buying... Like, it's profitable for me. I just don't like buying that raw often. I'll show you. Let's go to Balanos 2 and I'll show you where to go. And I can command to gather you. Plus, we get to watch her pop her cherry on Dark Seekers. It's gonna be fun. All right. All right, command to gather's out. All right. This guy should have some some calf requests for you. All right. Follow me. You want to park it kind of here on the rock. is the safest de-aggro range. Like, you do have kind of like this range right in here that they are not going to be able to get to. Pop your tent somewhere around in here. Go ahead and give you the AP buff. All right. So get all your buffs and all your shit. You're going to want demi-human draughts. Make sure your Alkstone's on, your Agris is on, all that shit. Demi-human, yes. You'll probably need demi-human, perfume of courage. No, 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 no. You're gonna need the demi-human. Far more. There's far more stats in the... You're looking at the crit hit damage, the all special attack, the demi-human damage, the AP. Everything that's in that draught is far better than what you're going to get here. Here for grinding this. Well, I'm going to help you out. Your first 4, I'm going to get as cheap as possible without getting a pre-order. Let's see here. Let's see. Demi-humans are... here. I'm going to sell them at 21 or 25-1. Oh, it's a party potion. But, I mean, I'm trying to give her the draughts. Alright, here, fuck it. Go forth and, fuck with that. Okay, that's fine. You'll just need to pop your other shit, but I'll go ahead and... go ahead and repair while I'm here. Come on out here when you're all buffed up. Alright, so... the big key thing to these guys is you have to kill one of them. You don't have to kill both. Apply your defense down to it and slowly work one down. And the other one will pop with it. Alright, now you have the corruption. So now's the bigger AoE phase. And they will swarm. Alright, now I'll head over here. Take on the big guy. There you go. Now, because your kill speed, you're going to come back over here. And just bouncing back and forth between those two. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get this over with. Now let me get out of that. Okay. So Lightstones, I need 500 times. I'm gonna do 5 right now. 2,500 times. How much are they gonna be running? Actually, how many do I have first? Lightstone. 2,400. I've got enough to just barely make these. All right. Yep, you're good. Just keep doing that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Looks like you got it, and you're actually at a pretty decent spot. You may not be perfectly efficient, but it's better than Highlands at this point for you financially. All right, then we need to look at Glish. Uh, 17 to do that. There's barely time for potion research. Oh, okay. So now we need to make crystal extraction tool, which is pure iron crystals. All right, I need 600 of those. I'm going to pop the 5 out. I'm going to not do the 6th AP one. Because I'm probably going to end up putting that into the BSR. And so I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. Unless I need it, I'm going to wait. So I'll make the 5 that's guaranteed. Then I think we'll get going after we make these. All right. Extract crystal. Work is work. Okay, we've got 5 of those extracted. So now we need to heat a crystal, the energy, magical shards, and light stones. And we're getting now 7 AP versus 4 AP. Oh, hey, nice. You got one of those essence. You got another one. Okay. So now we go to our build. And we're looking for these to now slot in. Nice. Okay, so now we go update Garmussy on Gear Planner. Crystals, create new, oops, nope. Current 2026. Ah, you probably got a flood. If the big red ring spawned on the ground, you probably got a flood. Which is good. You want that. That's money. If you don't get those, it's a bad hour. Yep, then you got the money-making event. So now it's just keep popping your BSR as much as you can and live to fight another day. Okay, so we're going to be looking at this from the Adanya potion like this. The Adanya potion there. All right, so castle. All right, so we got the Kabua's heralding. Kabua's heralding. So I just gained for doing a Danya exclusively. I gained, yeah, that's part of the event. Let's see. Does the Adanya set end up doing better amplified? 18 versus 12. Yes, it is better to do the Adanya amplified. All right, so the AP cap is currently 1595. Yeah, I'm at fully buffed up currently. I'm at 1469. So I am not able to do... I'm at the breakthrough point, so I've got the 1355 AP required to even hit them. Hello there. So... yeah, basically I'm looking at I need two rings before I can get there. So all right. Well, that's going to be it then for me. Did we end up getting the whatchamacallit sent over to Valencia? Yeah. It ain't much. It'll go for a little while, but it'll be fine. Yeah. I can get that pretty easily. I can get that cash. It's just I gotta get the stupid helmet over and done with, and then we'll go. Work on the rings, probably get those done. Unless there's something in this belt that's better for being... no. Okay. So yeah, we'll do probably the rings next. Yeah. Anyway, y'all enjoy your evenings and all that stuff. We'll be on sometime tomorrow. tomorrow evening we'll continue on the grind and see what events are here and all that stuff. Kind of curious where we're gonna go, but it'll start setting up what actually we're doing. So that'll be good. All right, y'all. Well, enjoy your evening, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.